What's up, Friendly Fire Gang? We are back with episode 7 for y'all this week. Hope you guys enjoyed your week. We're here to give you a little something to start your weekend. Of course, I'm here with the homie Matt.
What's up, guys? I'm here with Sunburn in Florida once again.
Sunburns. That doesn't do good as a ginger, dude.
No, it doesn't. I bake like a Christmas cookie.
Like a Christmas cookie? You talk about like those little like sugar ones with like the trees on them that are like dank?
The ones that they're subpar at best.
What? Dude, those are... I'm talking about the frozen ones.
Oh,
or the
okay.
The refrigerated ones.
Oh, you're talking about... Okay. I thought you were talking about like the hard Christmas cookies. Those are...
Oh, no.
Those are for decoration, and that's all they should ever be.
It's like saying those little like decoration Christmas houses, the cookies on that you decorate with all the fake icing. It's like saying I like eating that.
Yeah, those are terrible. You can't... Anybody listen to the podcast can tell me otherwise, but unpopular opinion, those Christmas cookies will break your teeth and aren't that good. And you guys are all lying to yourself if you think otherwise.
Well, didn't mean to merge off there, but we're gonna go ahead and kick it off. No pun intended. With some football. Brought to you by dadjokes.com. No. Yeah, man. So football this past weekend was a doozy, since I'm going to stick on this dad shit.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I wanted to say doozy, honestly.
First off, we'll start with Saturday morning. OSU at Texas. OSU came back in the fourth, man, and really hit it off. Ended up beating Texas on their own turf. So that would be the second week in a row that Texas got beat by both Oklahoma teams. Now, for the first time in, I believe, a decade, both Oklahoma teams are on the rankings of top 10. Crazy. So Bedlam this year is going to be fucking wild if OSU keeps playing the way they are, and, having Caleb Williams. Oh, man, Caleb Williams. I'll get on to him in a second, but, if OU continues playing really well and Caleb Williams continues to carry OU, Bedlam is just going to be fucking crazy.
Oh, it's going to be a phenomenal game. It's going to be really good.
It's going to be brutal, man. Like, fans are going to, like, whew. And it's in Stilly, though. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
But I get to finally attend a game. I'm going to OU Baylor in Waco on November 13th.
Oh, yeah. That'll be exciting.
Dude, yeah, we're going to kick Baylor's ass.
Caleb maybe being a high school Heisman Trophy candidate?
Dude, that's what I was about to get into, man. Talking mid-season thrown in there. He's played 1.5 games, and they're already talking about like possible Heisman, and definitely, I actually read a thread earlier as saying he's definitely Heisman worthy for next season, if not this season.
I mean, let's just clarify for everybody. Caleb Williams came in not this previous week, but against Texas, a huge game for OU, the Red River rivalry, and he really he came out and played ball.
Came out swinging.
I mean, the thing is, they were down by a lot against Texas. So when he came out, it's like he was playing like he had nothing to lose. They were already down by so much. And, dude, the dude just is a baller. OU just produces quarterbacks.
Hey, and if you want to hear more on that game, go check out last week's podcast. We go more in depth on that. But, yeah, man, he's crazy. He's a crazy dude. And they're talking about Spencer Rattler being on transfer portal. It was a joke at first, and now it's more legit, more serious. And it's all of his sponsorships and shit that he has with people in Norman are just gonna, I don't know what they're gonna do. But man, there's been a lot going on with OU the past couple weeks.
Not only with OU, but the Cincinnati Bearcats jumped to number 2 in the AP Top 25 college football poll. They jumped to top 2.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's been a lot of crazy shit happening in college football right now, man. You're talking about unranked teams coming out beating. Well, let's shoot for example. 2 weeks ago, Alabama lost to, I think it was Arkansas. I can't remember. Either way, Alabama, number 1, loses to an unranked team. This past weekend, Iowa State, number 2, loses to Purdue, also an unranked team. And college football is just getting wild right now, man. I mean, we're seeing teams that are highly ranked get shot down by unranked. We're seeing teams who have really never stayed ranked that are still highly ranked halfway through the season. I mean, there's just so much to talk about on college football, and I don't want to go too in depth because that could just take up the entire podcast, basically.
Yeah, honestly, and as of right now, the rankings stand at Georgia at number 1, Cincinnati at number 2, Oklahoma at number 3, and Alabama all the way down at number 4. Which is like, I know it's like not, it's still early in the season, but Alabama, man, dude, they're always such a powerhouse. You know they're gonna come back later in the season, but still, I mean, they've only lost one game. Every other team is undefeated in the top 3 besides Alabama. Alabama's 6-1 right now.
I mean, you take that one L to an unranked team, man, and it really shows.
It does. I mean, Purdue's ranked 25 now, and people are going crazy about Purdue.
Ooh, that means Texas dropped from 25 because they stood at 25 for 2 weeks somehow.
Yeah, let's see. I don't actually see Texas in the top 20. Texas is not even in the top 25 right now.
Yeah, they had to have dropped because on Saturday, the OSU game probably dropped them because, Saturday they were still ranked 25.
Yeah, I mean, college football's been nutty, and then also pro football's been nutty as well.
Dude, right?
I mean, Baker Mayfield hurt his shoulder in his last game against, let me bring this up real quick.
Kyler Murray. I mean, both OU QBs that were just... I mean, a lot of people are also saying that Caleb Williams is, like, better than Baker.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Baker Mayfield played the game with a torn shoulder and his non-throwing arm. So, although, I mean, it's not his non-throwing arm, you're using your whole body when you're playing. So, like, that is a tremendous amount of, like, determination to play that game. And he probably wanted to play against his, also former teammate, Kyler Murray. I mean, like, it was a great game.
They weren't teammates, but I mean,
they were on
same school.
Same school. There's always some sort of
pretty much teammates. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, man. And then also, I didn't get to watch the game, unfortunately, because I couldn't get the channel. But Dallas, man, we're 5 straight wins. First game was a loss. And, dude, I mean, Dallas is just going off right now. And I didn't even know this, but he came off the field with ankle injury, right?
Yep.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
The ankle injury.
Yeah. But yeah, against the Patriots, I saw this funny meme, and it was about Tom Brady and how the Bucks, it was their like ranking right now, and then it on the right side it showed the Patriots ranking and like a sad face and how they were all sad. I was like,
AFC East is kind of a shit division right now. I mean, also a Bills lineman broke his neck on live TV last night, which is
what?
Damn. Yeah, I'm looking like it was a Bills lineman last night. It happened. So, I mean, for you guys it's Friday right now, but for us, last night was Monday night. So Monday Night Football was pretty crazy.
Jeez, I didn't even know that. That's wild, man. Yeah, and with Dallas having fucking CeeDee Lamb and Trayvon Diggs, man, I mean, they're just showing out like crazy. I mean, the fact that they got to pick them both up, I mean, they're what's like that's just like the powerhouse right there. Trayvon Diggs, Dak, and CeeDee Lamb, they're all working so well together, and I think that's why they're 5 games in, straight wins. Like,
yeah.
But I'm hoping Dak will be good to go ahead and play next game. We'll see. I need to look more into his injury and see what's up with that.
I mean, yeah, the Cowboys also have another thing to worry about, which is hilarious. The Cowboys safety, DeMonte, I butcher his last name, Kazee, was arrested on a DWI charge last night.
Nice.
Yeah, which is always fantastic to hear whenever you need them for next week.
I don't know. Maybe he's like second string. Maybe we'll be all right.
Maybe.
I feel like this is like a reoccurring thing with some Dallas player. Like every season, there's like something going with them.
Yeah, I feel like it's every season, and we pay players like $3 billion, and then they get fucking arrested for DWI, and it's like, come on, man. It's like if we got caught drinking on our jobs, we'd be fired.
Right.
Fired. It wouldn't like. The other thing is like he's getting paid all his money. That bail means probably shit to him for a DWI. I mean, it's probably fuck up his career, obviously, but like.
Yeah. Well, that's also the crazy thing about Dallas. And I mean, I've been a Dallas fan since elementary school, so I've rode through all the hard times. But that's the thing with Jerry Jones. He's just such a moneyaholic. Like, obviously, whenever they put up the new stadium, and like it was 2 seasons ago, I think, when Dak was re-upping his contract, he was like demanding like a shitload of money, and like the offer that they were giving him was like still a shitload of money, and he's like, no, I'm worth more than that. And anyways, I think they ended up giving it to him, or they came to some sort of agreement. But it's like the Dallas players also become moneyaholics, and that's kind of been my thought process on their previous seasons. Is they're more concerned about, like, they just care too much about the money rather than the game. This season, I think it's a little different. Something got into them or whatever, which thank God. But I mean, they're kicking ass now.
I mean, I feel like, man, it's got to be a hard industry to work in because, like, you're getting paid all these millions and millions of dollars, but you have to, like, you're an athlete, you're a professional athlete. Everybody's watching you all the time. You can't go do stupid shit, you know? Like,
No.
You know what I would give to get paid $4 million to do something
Right.
I really love, you know? That's
And
not.
to fuck that up, like.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's crazy. Our generation, like, it's a little bit early for the podcast for this, but dude, our generation has like the fucking most shit on the stick when it comes to getting into the workforce nowadays.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like, I know so many people that are like in college or going through college that have to fucking work at a restaurant because it's so fucking hard to get a decent job anywhere else that actually pays decent money. Not that there's not jobs available, but a job that you can actually make livable fucking wages to like live life and everything it's ridiculous.
Dude, that reminds me, I saw a chart on Facebook on Sunday, and it was showing that it ranked it from the most expensive state to the lowest. To be able to afford a 2-bedroom apartment, Oklahoma was sitting pretty close to the bottom, but it was still saying that the minimum wage to afford a 2-bedroom apartment in Oklahoma would have to be $16 an hour. The lowest one was like $12 an hour. I don't remember what state it was, but it just goes to show you that the minimum wage, I mean, here in Colorado, it's $12.32 an hour. So, and if you're a server, you get paid minimum wage as well.
I mean,
so
yeah,
it kind of pays
minimum wage, but a lot of that gets taken out by taxes. I mean,
well, that's what I was about to say. Your minimum wage kind of pays your taxes here. I know in Oklahoma, and I know you know damn well too, that you make $2.13 an hour, which doesn't cover shit. Like, that money literally goes to absolutely nothing, and you pay a fuck ton in taxes.
Yeah,
I mean, like, I made more than my mom at the restaurant I was working at bartending, and I paid so much in taxes. It was ridiculous. But yeah, this generation is just fucked on jobs and stuff. And like, even like these people who are going into the service industry, serving, bartending, whatever, they still don't really fully know because like places aren't the same after COVID, and they just don't know what being like hammered at work feels like. Not like hammered drunk, but like, oh, you got a table, you just got sat, here's a 6 top, like here's this, here's that, like just constantly going and going and going. And I feel like they don't really get that anymore.
Yeah,
you know?
honestly, the mentality of it's all changed completely. Like, even the guests, it's like, it's different. I mean, if you worked in a restaurant pre-COVID, I know everybody sees it. Like, there is a difference. It sucks ass, too, because, like, not only that, but, like, people that have worked their way through college on fucking tips and stuff, like, that customer service industry drains you. The thing that sucks is, it's like you get sucked in because you make this pretty decent money, and then you just get sucked in and drowned forever. But it's like other jobs you look at that pay $16, $15 an hour. Amazon pays like $19, $20 an hour, but you go there and it fucking sucks the soul out of you to these jobs you absolutely fucking hate because you have to pay for something that, or barely make it by. It's ridiculous nowadays. Like, I have several friends that have like got out of college and stuff and can't find a fucking career in their like area because there's no jobs available for them. So they have to find some fucking shit job that they absolutely hate. I know like 2 or 3 people that I know have a job that they actually like nowadays.
Yeah. And I mean that, like, take me as a prime example too. I mean, I was trying to get my basics done in Oklahoma City, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna stick to serving because it's easier and it's too hard to jumble both, school and serving. Then I went back to school for another year and then still stuck with serving even afterwards. I mean, this is when all of COVID and stuff started, so I'd, had to go through all that. But yeah, I mean, like right now, that's why luckily I'm fortunate enough to be able not to have a job and attend school because I'm a full-time student. But if I had to go back to bartending and serving, it would make me not want to go to school.
It's a draining process, and the thing is, it just sucks to see that so many people our age have to work at these fucking jobs that you come home from and you feel fucking absolutely drained inside because because we're somewhat young, we don't get appreciated because we're not older. People act like we don't understand, and like, I don't know. I know we're going on a little bit of a tangent, and a lot of people may be like, "Oh, you guys just sound lazy," but we're not lazy. I work my ass off all the time, and it fucking drains me. I work 40 hours a week for something that, like, I mean, I make decent money, but like, holy shit, like, it's so hard on you to like work at a place that like you just don't love the work. It's so hard to find a place where you love the work nowadays.
Yeah, no, for sure. And back to your point on being like, even people with masters finishing school, like, yeah, they can't find a job, so they end up going back to serving. I mean, I worked with a guy who graduated with his bachelor's at OU, and then he ended up staying at the restaurant I was working at for like another year and a half. And I don't know if he's there anymore since I left, but all I know is he was like, no, I'm going to continue to serve for a while. And yeah, he was there for like almost 2 years after he got his degree. And I'm like, dude, you're going to forget everything that you learned, and it's going to be more difficult to find a job, I feel like. He's like, well, it's already difficult as it is. And I was like, that's fair.
It's just rough to see because, like, I'm not even like, this isn't a dig on the service industry or people that serve. Like, I respect you guys. I'm a server.
Trust me, we both did it. Yeah.
I've been there. I'm just saying it's not fair to you guys, to the servers out there, that like we all work so hard for people to maybe tip us sometimes if they feel generous. To like, literally, you have to go bust your ass and be like, man, I hope I make enough money today. Because you can't find like a job somewhere else that pays decent money, so you come back to the restaurant because, like, damn, like, it's the only way to make a good chunk of change nowadays.
And even if you do, it's like, damn, bartending is so much easier, such easier money, like, than going to like a different job. Like, you're like, oh, I can make more, because we've both definitely bounced back and forth from that.
I know this has been quite a tangent, and a lot of people are probably like, I wish they would just shut the fuck up about this. Life's hard. I mean, it's just, my point is, it's like,
different. If you're a server, if you're a bartender, you get it.
Like, this isn't once again, this isn't a dig on the service industry or the restaurants themselves. It's just like, day is hard, y'all. It's rough out there to make money. It's rough out there to like find a thing you do what you love. And like, don't get me wrong, we're not making any money on this podcast. But I am glad to be here every week. This is something I do enjoy, and I do love it. I like talking to you guys. This is something I like.
This is like the stress reliever for us.
Yeah, honestly.
Hey, who knows? Maybe someday we will be making money on it. But as of right now, man, we just do it for y'all.
Man, it would be my dream to, have a job that this is my job. This is what pay for my things.
We're the next Cody Code and Noel Miller.
Oh, man, I wish. Mr. Beast, come sponsor us. Shout out Mr. Beast.
And shout out PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to Mr. Beast. And also subscribe to Friendly Fire.
I think...
Dude, talking about... What?
I was going to say, I think that's enough for my little tangent. My point is, like, keep working hard, y'all, but, like... Don't sell yourself short. Just remember that you're worth more than just fucking 2 tables sometimes.
But, Yeah, so talking about stuff that we do love, I'm sure everybody's already finished the season, but we're not going to go that far in depth. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there in case you haven't watched it. Spoiler alert coming up. You. Come on.
Oh, dude, it literally, dude, it sends me through the fucking roof of stress, dude. Oh my god, episode 1 had such a range of emotions. Like,
It was like a kickoff, man. Like, they're like, episode 1 was just like, up into the end, there's like, we're going to give the people what they want and what they want to see with how crazy season 1 and 2 was. And yeah, they definitely brought it on episode 1. I mean,
oh, they brought it hard.
yeah,
I mean, episode 1 starts off in this beautiful little suburb, and Joe obviously is, Joe. He's fucking a crazy man. But like the first thing he freaks out about is like his fucking daughter. I mean, his son not being a daughter. And like, man, whenever when he's cutting the umbilical cord, I thought he was cutting off his dick. I was like, this is it.
what?
I was like, no, don't do it.
You did
Don't
not
do it.
think that.
I did. I was like, oh, he's gonna do it. He's a psychopath. He's gonna do it. Oh man, that shit had
God.
me so cringed.
Oh my god, bro.
And then he fucking sees the next door neighbor, and he's like, Natalie. I'm like, why? Why?
Just immediate. Yeah, that's where the kickoff begins. It's like, all right, here's the start of the game.
It's like
Like-
you see a female in the background of the show You, and you're like, yep, that's it. That's the next thing he's obsessed with.
She's done. She's out. She's gone.
So episode 1 starts off with like quite fierce because like, okay, so let's see. Recap of episode 1. The first thing we do is Joe thinks his son hates him, so it causes a lot of stress between him and his wife Love.
Remind
And
you,
then-
the child is like several months old.
Yeah, just freshly out of the hospital. Very like he's
Yeah,
super
fresh out the
new.
womb.
Yeah, so like he's crying a lot. They're both stressed out. They're both murderers as well, and they're super fucking unstable. So shit's not exactly the pretty house suburban that we're all, that everybody in the suburbs is used to. But like, oh, dude, whenever he goes over to like to the part where he's in the fucking superstore parking lot and he's jacking off, I'm like,
Oh, dude,
what?
that was. Oh man, that got me. I was like, "No, Joe, what are you doing?" And then Natalie comes up, knock, 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 knock on the freaking window.
Oh, dude, that part was so cringe. I was like, no. And then she gives him condoms. I was like,
I
the fuck?
know. Yeah, right. You
Oh, dude.
Total like desperate housewife.
The thing is,
asking
like,
for it.
when I saw that, I was like, I knew that's gonna come back into it. You're not gonna hand somebody condoms and nobody's gonna ask questions. I was like, because we both knew she was dead for sure.
Yeah.
she was gonna get killed. I didn't.
Just immediate giveaway.
Absolutely, and like, honestly, I was surprised when Joe actually goes over there that he stops her. From, like,
Yeah, I know. He played off this weird, like, I have a wife and kid sort of thing. And I was like, damn, you go, Joe.
I was too. I was
like-
like, damn. Okay, good for you, Joe.
Yeah. I was like, all right. And then that's when it just, I see, it's like the show gives you that perception that Joe is going to kill this woman, right?
Right.
And then the end of the episode happens, and I'm like, wait, hold the fuck up, because what's the wife's name? Why am I blanking on it?
Love.
Love. Yeah, she starts catching on to things, and she goes batshit crazy, and she's the one who ends up taking Natalie out, and it's like, bam, episode over. And it's like, damn, we really gave the people what they wanted.
Episode one, dude, I didn't expect it all to happen in episode 1 was the thing. And
Right.
well, the thing is, okay, so they go to the party, and it was like, it looked like they were, somewhat okay, because before the party, it was showing like flashbacks of them like basically stalking people together, and it was like their cute little creepy thing,
Yeah.
But like afterwards, they have that little flip out outside the fence whenever she's like, you fucked her, didn't you? And he's like, no, I did it, and he did it actually. And, like, but the thing is, it's kind of crazy that like Love knew, like, it's scary that Love actually knew that there was something up because she is so fucking crazy,
Yeah, no, for sure. It's just, oh man. So we are only going to be discussing episode 1 and 2. That's why I said spoiler alert at the beginning, but just to let y'all know, Matt is only on episode 6, and for those of y'all who have watched the entire season, including myself, me and my wife finished it. I just cannot wait for you to freak out when you start getting like you're on the cusp of things, but anyways, so I just had to throw that out there.
Oh my god, it's just so crazy. I mean, episode 2 is pretty much them doing a really stressful job of covering up, like hiding the body and everything. And dude, holy shit, that episode was just like, it was pretty straightforward for the most part, but it had me so stressed out. I was like, they're doing this so bad. Like they forgot the ring on her finger. They had to go back out there, unbury her.
Dude, that type of shit, like whenever he's like in like season 1 and 2, like whenever he's like breaking into places or like he's like stalking, it always gives me anxiety. I'm just like, oh god, he's gonna get caught. Like,
dude, anybody else would have got caught. In real life, this shit is not flying, dude. You're not getting around because you're wearing a fucking baseball hat, dude. Come on, get out of here.
A dark navy blue, just baseball hat.
The other thing that stressed me out is, bro, he buried the axe next to her and also didn't wear gloves when he did it. Like his fingerprints are all over that shit.
Right?
Like, oh, dude. I mean, the thing I thought was funny at the end of episode 2 is when they're building their little silent box and everything, and they chose them both hide a key in there. I thought that was kind of funny.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder when that's going to come into play. I mean, don't say fucking shit to me, but like, I know that has to come into play. Those spare keys are definitely something, you know?
Dude, man. I will say this. I expected more from the season as long as it took to build up everything. I will kind of say that. Kind of throw that out there. But also at the same time, I had to kind of look back on it. In season 3, I feel like was kind of like a build up to a crazy next season because, you know, they just had a kid, they're married. That's how that last season ended was, you know, they were married. And so I feel like this was a slower season because of that. And they had to really dig into the details of his relationship with Love and his child.
Yeah.
And I want to go into further detail about that, but I'm not going to because that consists of episode like 8, 9, and 10. So I can't do that. But once we get there, once that bridge crosses and you actually watch the full season, we'll talk about that, you know, outside of the podcast. But yeah, guys, we're planning on doing like 2 episodes for the next, like 4 weeks or something.
2 episodes. We're going to be reviewing 2 episodes of the show You for the next 5 weeks.
Would it be 5? Yeah, it'd be 5. I mean, by that time, everybody's gonna have to at least watched it already.
But, I mean, yeah, it's really good. I will say one thing. As much as I don't want Joe to kill anybody, they fucking need to kill Cheryl. I hate her so much.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna just let you say that.
I fucking hate her, bro. I can't fucking stand her. I know everybody that watches that show, if you fucking actually like her, I have real problems with you.
I'm not gonna comment on what you just said.
Dude, I cannot stand fucking Cheryl at all. She's so fucking
annoying. Yeah.
Oh my god.
But fake shit. Hey, she has a podcast too, bro.
Shut the fuck up. Oh no!
But man, so speaking, since we're kind of on the topic of shows and actors and shit, what's this shit about Robert Pattinson and the new Batman, and what's going on with that?
So there's actually a little bit of controversy behind this. So some reports are saying that Robert Pattinson, which is the dude that is supposed to be the new Batman in the upcoming movie, which I
remind
actually
you,
don't know.
Mr. Twilight.
Yeah,
saga.
He was the dude in Twilight. I think he was. Was he Edward or was he the other one? I don't know the other one.
Honestly, I have no idea.
I want to say it's Jason,
I never
but
watched
I also
him.
feel like it's not Jason. It's something else. Okay, but Edward, the fucking vampire dude, right? He's supposed to be Batman. And some reports are saying that he doesn't want to bulk for his role in Batman. But then there's an interview showing that he's saying he has started to work out for the role of Batman, but he also stated that this is supposed to be early days Batman, so he's saying he's not as bulky or big yet. But the thing is with me, it's like, I've read a lot of Batman comics, and like, don't be wrong, like Batman's not always like a fucking huge dude. Like Ben Affleck is massive. He's a big fucking dude. In the new Batman movies, he's huge. But like, there are different iterations of Batman where he's a little bit slimmer. The big thing with me is, as long as he has good like muscle definition, he looks like he could actually beat somebody's ass. And he says that in the interview. He's like, he's supposed to look like he should be able to beat up people, like 7 or 8 guys, which is like.
But it's Robert Pattinson. He's skinny as shit.
I mean,
like,
the thing is, like, actors have these workout programs that will literally change them. They have
the money to have people feed them and shit. Like,
I mean, the dude's getting paid $4 million for this role. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be able to put on the weight.
Yeah,
I hope so, at least.
In the back.
Because one funny thing is that I read is like a big controversy is like why he needed to gain the weight is because the stunt doubles were actually bigger than him. So it's like they needed to look more real. But another thing I will say is Robert Pattinson said that gaining all that weight isn't super healthy or good for him, that he didn't really like the feeling. It made him feel like sluggish or slow. So that's why he's trying to stay with more of the lean cut, so more of a personal thing. But then again, I think I have
if
hope.
you're getting paid $4 million to do a movie, I mean, there are several actors out there who have gone to the extent. I mean, Matthew McConaughey got super skinny for that one role where he played a dude like that had like AIDS or something. And
oh no, you're thinking of not Matthew McConaughey. That's actually Christian Bale. He played in The Mechanic.
No, well, that one too. But Matthew McConaughey did a movie where he like got AIDS and got super sick, so he got super skinny for the role. And then also, what's her name? Jackie from that '70s show. She just played a role where she was like addicted to dope for a long time, and so she got hella skinny and sickly looking. I'm like, actors and actresses, they do it for the role, man. Like, why is he complaining? You know, there's several other way bigger actors and actresses that are out there busting their ass doing it, getting it done. Like, stop complaining, Robert Pattinson. Just do it for the $4 million. Come on.
Yeah, the one thing I will say is, like, I kind of wonder how he's going to portray Bruce Wayne and Batman for that matter. Because, like, I don't know. I've seen him in... He has had some pretty good roles, but it's just, like, I just don't picture him being, like... Honestly, I see him more... like, he'd be a better Robin than he would be a Batman.
Yeah, I agree.
It doesn't seem like he has that intimidating factor. I mean, don't get me wrong. I hope he proves me wrong. Because, like, I want the movie to be good. I love a good Batman movie. But, like...
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem like he has the... You know, the oomph for it, you know? Like, Batman's got to be fucking intense, scary. Like, well, Christian Bale kind of had it for the most part. I mean, his voice kind of threw it off for me. It was a little bit goofy.
Yeah, well, that was the biggest controversy whenever they released that he was playing Batman. I mean, I know you read all those articles and shit, so it was like a year or two ago.
Yeah, I mean, the production's been put off for... I mean, it got put off for COVID for a while, and then it got put 6 weeks out later, so he could gain more weight for the role. So hopefully, like, we see some good improvement for it, because I want it to be a good movie. And, like, with all the technology and stuff now, I feel like we finally have the ability to have a good Batman movie, because all his... And, like, one big thing for me is, like, I've seen pictures of the suit in the movie, and it looks really good. In all the other suits in other movies, like even in the Justice League movie, I mean, his was kind of plain and boring, but he's supposed to be kind of like an older Batman, and I kind of understand what universe they're coming from when it comes to comic books. But for this one, it's like I really want a good-looking, badass-looking Batman, you know, that has like the tech, that has the dope-ass looking suit, you know.
Oh, for sure. I mean, who doesn't want to see that?
Like, we deserve it. We deserve it at this point. DC owes us.
It's like the Spider-Man outfits that they're releasing. Like, come on, let's see more with Batman. I mean, I know total opposite, but comics, but still, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. It's just like, I know Marvel Studios and DC Studios, I mean, they're not the same thing, but, like, come on, DC, step the fuck up. Get better shit. Like, do better.
Yeah, they're slacking a little bit.
I don't know. It's just, like, I always question the roles that DC casts. Like, even for The Flash and the Injustice movie, it's like Barry Allen. Like, I don't know. I feel like Marvel does a pretty good job of getting actors that look pretty close to their characters, and like DC, they kind of miss the mark, and then they have to do a bunch of adjustments. Like the Flash looks like, I don't know. I've never seen a Barry Allen look like the dude in Justice League. That's just me though. I've read a lot of comic books. And you guys can shut the fuck up because he just doesn't look like Barry Allen in any of the comics.
Whenever he says he's read a lot of comic books, I can vouch. Let me tell you, the man's read a lot of comic books. Fucking nerd. But, sorry, excuse me. Had something come up there.
Like, Barry Allen's fucking blonde in the comic books. Dude had black hair.
Jesus.
Like, fuck off. No, but, like, I mean,
man.
he's not a terrible Flash. But like,
yeah.
I don't know, DC. Come on, give us what we want. They have you guys already gave us the perfect Wonder Woman. She's like literally the best one. She looks just like her. Everybody else just like subpar. Come on,
give the people what they want.
You know what's not gonna be subpar? Fucking Legends of how
Arceus.
Do you say?
Golly, this man keeps calling it Arceus. He's adding some random ass L. Arceus. But yes, that is going to bring me back to my Switch. New Pokemon game.
It's going to be so cool. It's got open world. You can flight in the game, so you can fly on Charizard. You can fly on fucking Pidgeotto.
Dude.
Probably fly on Lugia. I don't know if Lugia's in the game, but...
And you have, like, crosshairs. And shit.
Oh yeah, to
like,
aim like the Pokeball and stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, it's gonna be like a really cool
what?
game. There's so many cool mechanics. Like, it's open world. You can like run around. You're like hiding in bushes from wild Pokemon. You can just try to catch them, or if they encounter you, battle them.
Yeah, that they pulled from like Sword and Shield, which I thought was a really good implement when they implemented that. And the rating system too in Sword and Shield is really cool. So I don't know if they're gonna kind of bring that into Legends of Arceus.
I know there's multiplayer, so I mean,
yeah,
I think we'll possibly see some like Pokemon battles where it requires more than one person. So possibly type raid things, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know. That hasn't
maybe
been confirmed in the game, but I think that'd be really cool.
Oh, for sure. So, yeah, you guys expect new Pokemon. That will be a topic at the end of January, right? January 22nd.
Yeah, January 24th.
Something like that. But yeah, expect big talk on the podcast whenever that comes around from the both of us.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a really... Oh, January 28th, 2022 is when it comes out.
28th, okay. So...
But yeah, I mean, it looks like a beautiful game. If you guys have played Breath of the Wild, the Legend of Zelda game, it's an open world RPG game. It's going to be fucking amazing. If you like Pokemon, there's going to be a new Pokemon that we've never seen, like original Growlithe. It's going to be dope. It's going to be dope as fuck.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But, dude, we need to get into our weekly segment here.
Would you rather?
Would you rather, baby?
So what do you got?
All right, man. So I got for you, let's see here, and for chat. I mean, y'all leave it in the comments.
Would you rather?
Would you rather? Which one? So I got this one. Would you rather only have chairs or only have tables for the rest of your life?
Probably tables. A lot harder to eat off chairs.
Yeah, but then does this include couches?
No, it says chairs. It says specifically chairs.
Okay. But dude, I like sitting down when I eat. But I also don't like
legs.
I don't like having plates or bowls in my lap either.
Or like, think about it, dude. You have to like have your plate and your phone. You never be able to set anything anywhere. You'd have your computer on the ground right now.
Okay, that's a fair point. Ooh, yeah, I'd probably have to go table then. But see, it's so hard for me because I'm one of those people who will not eat in bed. I don't eat on the couch. Like, I have to have a table and a chair to eat.
Yeah, I mean, I eat like standing next to the countertop right now because I don't have bar stools. So,
so you're already locked in.
I'm already locked in. I got the tables all day.
That's funny, man. Um, okay, let's see. Would you rather? Oh, this is gonna be good. Would you rather never be able to sit on a toilet for the rest of your life, or never sleep in a bed the rest of your life?
Bed, because I'll get a couch. Not sitting on a toilet, like, dude, sounds messy.
Have you ever tried to take shit in the woods?
Bro, think about a night after Taco Bell and like thinking, oh fuck. And you just fucking, yeah, I'm not gonna get too graphic with it, but you guys know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that'd be tough. Men kind of have an advantage on this, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are right. That is 100% true.
Yeah, so we kind of got that advantage. But, that's funny.
I think you sent me a pretty good would you rather earlier in Discord.
Oh, yeah.
Quite funny.
Let me get to that.
Yeah, but
Yeah, okay.
while we're
Yeah.
at this little pause, don't forget to follow the YouTube page and follow the Facebook. It's Friendly Fire. And yeah, I would love to see you guys there. Don't forget to comment.
Yeah, we need more interaction with y'all. Come on, guys. Step it up.
We love you. We love you
yeah.
listening. Come on. Love us back.
Love us back, damn it.
Love me back. Sorry. I've been watching too much you.
Okay. Here's another one. Would you rather fight a chicken every time you get in your car, or fight one orangutan with a sword randomly once a year?
So I'm gonna have to go with the chicken just for the fact is like I don't want to mutilate an orangutan in public. Like, think about that.
Is that
Nobody
even
else-
legal?
Like that's an exact. Nobody else knows what's going. Well, think about. I mean, I guess if an orangutan comes out of nowhere and attacks you, it's kind of justified almost. Wait, does the orangutan have the sword, or do you have the sword?
It doesn't specify, but I think the orangutan will have the sword because it says, or fight one orangutan with the sword randomly once a year.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the chicken.
Yeah, I probably have to go to the chicken one too.
Okay,
let's say you have the sword.
If I have the sword, still the chicken, because I don't know. I can't carry a sword around 24/7. Like if I'm in an airport, I'm gonna get detained for sure. Plus,
I was about to say this goes back to a couple episodes ago when we were talking about ninjas with swords.
Exactly. Then we turn out like the ninja dude that attacked the U.S. fucking army because the orangutan took their family. You know, who fucking knows?
Oh my god. Y'all, please comment which one you would rather on that one. Please, I'd love to hear everybody's answers.
If you guys honestly think you can beat an orangutan that has a sword, you're wrong. You're wrong on so many levels, dude. You're taking a shit one day and he comes out the shower. You're not ready for that. At least when you get in your car, you know there's a chicken.
Low key, I'd make friends with the chicken. I'd be like,
You make
"What's up,
friends
dude?"
with the chicken, bro.
It's like, that scene in Talladega Nights where he's got Karen, the fucking tiger in the back seat.
Oh my god.
Sit down, Karen.
Oh lord.
That'd be me with the chicken. I'd name it Karen and
I
pretend
mean,
I'm in
dude,
Talladega
you
Nights.
ever get hungry, you go get in your, it sounds brutal, but you got a free chicken every day. You can make
is
eggs.
true.
You could have your chicken lay eggs, man. You got breakfast. You can make fucking.
You're starting a farm, theoretically.
Theoretically, you could sell that chicken. You can't sell the orangutan with a sword. That shit's gonna fuck you up. I've seen Planet
Reminds
of the
me
Apes.
of my economics class. We're just going to economics now at this point. I mean, think of all the things you could do. All right, I got one more here. This one is kind of tough. Would you rather die peacefully in your sleep tonight, or live another 50 years but your death is horrifyingly painful?
Shit, bro.
This
It
one's
got
tough.
dark on me, bro. Got dark.
Yeah,
on me
I
real
saved the
quick.
tough one for last.
God damn. Fuck.
Because I've always thought, I know this sounds weird. I'm not suicidal, if you, in whatever. But I've always thought if I'm going to go out, like, at least go out in my sleep so there's no pain to it.
Yeah, but tonight, I mean, like, shit, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's like, okay, yeah, exactly. Like, it's now.
Do I know that I'm gonna die for either scenario?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have 50 years, but your death is horrifyingly painful.
Can I end it before that? Can I end it at like 49 years and just kill myself?
Let's just say no.
Ah, yikes, dude.
You're unkillable.
For 50 years?
For 50 years, you're unkillable until that one day at the 50-year mark.
Fuck, dude. I'm probably gonna have to do the 50 years because I feel like it'd be fucked up for me to die tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of people would be very upset. My girlfriend would be devastated, for one. I don't even know. I just don't think I could put her through that.
Yeah.
Plus, you'd be like texting me tomorrow. You'd be like, hey, bro, you got that podcast done? And I'd just be dead. That'd be fucking. There'd be no next episode. At least in 50 years, we'll have at least 1,000 episodes out. We could keep this going for a while.
Yeah, that's fair.
Would hate for there to be any more inconsistencies.
For the viewers, I will take the horrifyingly painful death. Oh, that sounds terrible.
I mean, shit, bro. If like one of us died, like the podcast would be so different.
I'd just be over here talking to myself, or vice versa.
It would be pretty weird, yeah. Pretty ghostly, if you ask me. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the ender right there. That's the closer.
Yeah, that's we'll end off with that. Thank you guys for tuning in this week, man. I like I said at the beginning, hope you enjoyed your week. Hope you enjoy your coming up weekend. If you guys got something planned, hey, give those football games a watch if you don't have anything planned, so you're kind of a little updated on our football segments of the week. But yeah, you guys take it easy. We'll see you next time. Later.